Hey guys, what's up? James Alwizite here and welcome back to another Destiny video. Following on from last night's inaccurate video, which I apologize about, guys. I had some accurate information within that video, so I removed it as soon as I was aware. However, today's video is accurate information and I'm going to explain how you can prepare for the House of Wolves DLC. So the first thing what you want to do is on as many characters as you can is get your faction reputation about 50 to 100 points away from the new rank on as many factions as you can. Now if you play all three factions and Vanguard and Crucible, you definitely want to have all 5 factions almost ranked up. Why? Well, because once the House of Wolves drops and you rank each of your factions up, you will get a faction package at the Postmaster, which when you open can contain a House of Wolves item. This means on day 1, let's say you have Crucible, Vanguard, Dead Orbit, and New Monarchy all at 50 to 100 reputation points. From the next rank, you hit the next rank on all 4 factions, you'll get 4 packages at the Postmaster. This means within these packages, if RNGesus loves you, you could potentially get House of Wolves gear. But you have to rank your factions up after the DLC has dropped in order to get the new package. Then the next step is to have as many 5k experience bounties as you can completed and ready to turn in. Because if you do get some House of Wolves gear in the packages you just opened, you can hand in the bounties with the gear equipped to rank up your new gear. Now again, if you're like me with 3 characters, you can have a total of 5,000 experience bounties to turn in, which is a hell of a lot of upgrades on weapons or armor pieces, but I'd personally save them for armor pieces so you can get as close to level 33 as you can pretty fast. So you have the 5,000 XP bounties in your inventory, simply equip the gear and turn in the bounties. This is going to level your gear up as fast as you possibly can. Repeat this on 1 or 2 if you're like me, on 2 of your alt characters. If you have all 5 factions almost ranked up on all 3 characters, that's 15 packages you can open, and like me, my 3 characters are all Titans. So if I'm able to get any gear pieces in these packages, I can transfer it from character to character, trade in my 5,000 XP bounties, and I'll get level 33 in no time if I have 4 new House of Wolves pieces, that is. Next thing to do is to save your Cryptarch packages from now, because when you open these on Tuesday, these will give you the new engrams for the House of Wolves. Fingers crossed you can get some legendary engrams which could either turn into legendary pieces, whether that's weapons or armors, or if you're extremely lucky and RNGesus loves you, then you could pick up an exotic item. And if he loves your guts, you could pick up an House of Wolves exotic item. Next, speaking of exotics, I advise you to save all of your Motes of Light, because on the first Friday that Zur comes to Destiny, when House of Wolves is here, you can buy exotic engrams. Hand them in at Master Rahul and boom! Hope for DLC exotics. Now, we're not sure if Zur will be at the Reef or at the original tower, but once he arrives, I'll be sure to make a video telling you guys where he is, then you guys can then go and buy as many exotic engrams as you can and decode them. Then you want to max your glimmer out at 25,000, because those upgrades are damn expensive and add up, which leads on to my next point. Consumables. Save these too, because if you run out of glimmer, hand these in at Rahul and you'll get more glimmer to upgrade more equipment. Also, you can save your Vanguard and Crucible marks so you can buy a few weapons from the vendors on day 1, if they sell them, that is. I can only imagine they will, but having House of Wolves weapons is going to make your life a lot easier when playing House of Wolves activity. And lastly, if you wanted to, you could max out your materials for all of the upgrading you're going to do on day 1. Yes, this is the last step in this guide, but it's an important one. If you don't have materials, you can't upgrade. But guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I apologize again for making a mistake in yesterday's video, so I decided to take that video down and make you guys an accurate one to help you all out. You know, I strive on bringing you guys the most accurate content and the best content I possibly can, and I do apologize for yesterday's mistake, but I cannot wait to start covering House of Wolves content for you guys within the next couple of days. I do have a ton of videos planned for you and a ton of ideas that I'm going to be doing as soon as House of Wolves drops. So feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below. I've been James Alwizite. Thank you all for watching, and as always guys, I'll see you in the next video.